Hey, so 2 minutes on keepsake urns, hopefully not make you sick. So small little urns that you can place a small portion of cremated remains inside. They might be matching to a larger urn that you have at home, which some people kind of like that feel that, oh, mom's buried in this certain style urn and I have a smaller version at home of that to keep. Some people like to divide out and all the kids have the same maybe keepsake, or everybody chooses one that allows them to reflect on what they thought mom would want in a keepsake urn for themselves. So maybe, you know, one daughter thinks mom would have loved roses and another daughter thinks about birds when she thinks about her mom. So they can each have an individualized keepsake urn. These hold a few tablespoons up to maybe a quarter cup of cremated remains. Keepsake urns are also the perfect size for infants and babies. Remember, when you get back cremated remains, you're going to often have 5 to 8 cups of cremated remains of an adult. So you can't fit a lot of the individual in a keepsake, but definitely a small portion. As it's denoted, it's a keepsake, so a small keepsake amount of an individual. Some people are comforted by having a small portion of their loved one, and some people are not. But just like with larger urns, you can also bring your own small type urn, film canisters, or little containers of any sort in the individual. We can take from a small little plastic bag and put that small little baggie of the individual's cremated remains inside that keepsake that you bring in as well. So it does not need to be something purchased from a funeral home. I tell people often go to Etsy, go online. There's so many different types of keepsake urns available now. The last thing to remember about keepsake urns is you should be asked whether you want them to be sealed or not sealed. So they would just place some glue around, where it screws in, or around the main seal on top or beneath the keepsake urn. That will allow you to access those cremated remains if you ever want to. Otherwise, typically the keepsake urn would need to be destroyed if it is sealed up. So make sure you voice your preference on sealed or not sealed if you are not asked. That's 2 minutes on keepsake urns.